Okay, this is on the Lindley job, number 55328. So what we're doing is we're doing an air handler and a heat pump, the Prestige thermostat. So to get the air handler, we're on the very top floor in the attic. Come in, and you may have to remove these shelves to get it in here, and you may have to remove the trim also. Yeah, if it were me, I would have a rope. But anyway, so get the air handler up here, and we're going to replace this. This is different than the scope, so pay attention. So our new air handler, we're going to put it this way. So we're going to look at it like this. It's going to lie down this way since we have 5 feet here. And okay, so this is supply and this is return, but it's a little different because all the round grills up here in the ceiling are return. So what we're going to do on this is we're going to just remove this duct here and then patch this, and most of those will become a transfer air. On this side, we're just going to eliminate this. You can leave it there, but this supply air coming out there, just tap it into the return, the transfer air, so it becomes a transfer air. Because all these come in the floor. They're boots, stack boots, so they go in the walls and then do something in the floor and then come up in the floor, and they get zero air. So I have on the supply, I have a cut line right here. So whoops. But you can put your drain pan down. It's the drain pan, the pre-bought ones, but your unit's gonna go like that. And I put a little thing so we can end cap type deal, so we can get 2-inch liner here. So that piece, and then come over here to the 90, which will basically be right here. And then off of that, I have piece number 4, which will be a transition down. And then piece 5, which will be just a 6-inch piece. And then piece 6, which will be an end cap. So this end cap, I'm going to make 20 by 20. This duct is 18 by 18. Wait, 18, 19, 20. Sorry, I'm going to make it 20. Oh yeah, 20 by 20. So I'm going to make that 18, sorry, that end cap by 20 by 20, and you're going to cut an 18 by 18 hole in it and put it over the duct. So your cut line's right here, but your end cap will go like right here, and have it slip drive that way, so you can connect your duct to it and then just seal the end of it, if that makes sense. Yeah, because the actual duct is really 16 by 16, you know. So, and then on the return air, I'm just going to put a straight piece of duct with an end cap, and then a collar off the front, 20-inch round, and just run 20-inch flex down. I'll show you down there, but so 20-inch down to a 20 by 14 Y. Put a 16 by 25 filter grill, 16 by 25 filter grill. That supply right there, I don't know if I said this or not, but take that out and tap it into the duct board so it becomes a transfer air as well. Okay, so then off of here, you know, we have this return which goes to the round grill, which we're just going to leave those hooked up, but we're going to add a supply air in these 3 bedrooms. So just leave this here, but in this first bedroom we're going to add a 6 by 12 by 8 straight boot with the 90 and tie that into a duct here. One for this second bedroom here, but the master bedroom at the very end of this duct has 2 returns off of it. So we're gonna undo those and patch them, but in place of those 2 round returns, we're gonna put 2 6 by 12 by 8 supplies and run them into our supply, and then we're going to just patch where they tapped into the return air. So there's a master bedroom, 2 of them, and then those 2 bedrooms here. Okay. So for this patch here, I gave you a 18 by 24 U-shaped piece to patch over the duct board and just duct butter it on. Okay, so combustion air not applicable, vent not applicable, gas not applicable. AC, you're going to flush the 7/8 by 3/8 line set. New big pad. Electrician to replace the disconnect and add a new disconnect with a 30 amp breaker in it. And you can either replace the whip or just cut the whip, and I'd say just replace the whip. But anyway, Lance was talking about just cutting it where it's cut, where it goes through the metal, and put in a coupling. So I gave you a rigid coupling and 2 straight connectors to make a coupling out of that, if you didn't want to replace the whole whip. And it also depends on where it's tapping into as well. The drain, tap onto the existing 3/4 inch PVC. Add a overflow for the coil overflow, and this drain pan comes with overflow. No P-trap up there. So power. So you're going to get rid of all this stuff, what you can. The electrician will have to reuse the existing wire, but put a 240 volt breaker in there. So 15 amp 240 volt breaker. And so I'll order a disconnect for up here and one for out there. Okay, well, let's go down. That's my phone case. So yeah, I'm not sure what you're gonna have to do with these shelves to get it in here. Okay, so see that there is returned, and the supplies are here. So we're actually just gonna add another supply up here and make this a transfer air kind of type thing. Is that one. We're just gonna make that into a transfer air. In this bedroom, just a 6x12 over the windows. Sorry, this first room, 6x12 over that window by 8. So this is the laundry room. So we're gonna put a filter grill just in place of where this is, wherever you can get it. And with 14-inch round, and then it's going to wide to the 20. Then on the other side of the door, we're going to have a filter grill if you can get it, wherever you can get it. Preferably where this is, but if not, you can just leave those as transfers and just put it where you can get it. But then this is the master bedroom right here. Oh, can I come in? Okay. Well, yeah. A second, she's... So I'm just taking a video. So these two vents right here. Oh, I'm taking a video. One there and one there. Those are going to change to 6x12s by 8-inch round and tie into the existing. So I'm going to abandon those. That's all I needed. Thanks. Thermostat is right here. Switch that to a Prestige. And let's go outside. It's a truck, for sure. I just started a new video for this. Okay, so they have all these other air conditioners, but our air conditioner is the one on the far left. I wrote on it, top floor, change this unit. It's the one on the west. So you're gonna flush the line set. Line set, just cut it here or here, and here. You're gonna need to cut this hole bigger so it's not doesn't cut our pipe here. There's the cut on the electrical line. So he said you can leave it, just need to pull this back out and coupling onto it, or just run a whole new whip. But this is the west unit, so we will be taking this disconnect off and replacing it with a new one with a 30 amp serial breaker in it. And that's it.